Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars with my brother-in-law Dennis, and we have a 1954 Chevrolet 3100 short bed truck. It's a beautiful truck. We're going to take it for a quick drive. Still got the old starter pedal, which is really cool. It's all good.
I killed it. I keep clunking it. Sorry.
There we go.
On the hill here.
I'll leave stuff like that in the video on purpose because you know what? It's a old truck and sometimes you got to crank them 3 times. I hear that belt squeaking again a little bit. We'll get a new belt on it.
I got a new belt for it.
Man, this thing runs great. So tell me the story real quick. This is an old man who restored it.
Yeah, frame off restoration several years ago. I believe the gentleman just had some health issues. Couldn't drive it, parked it in a garage, which was obvious when we picked it up. And it's only got about 3,000 miles on it since the full restoration. And everything under it's new, front end's brand new, brakes are new tires. Everything's new except for that belt.
I mean, the engine purrs like a kid.
Oh yeah. Even the shifter was rebuilt. It's got a new mechanism in it.
Nice. Well, I can tell it steers.
Yeah.
Look how it steers nice and straight. Yeah. It's actually a real pretty drive. It's a good way to take it for a nice long drive. I love the way these things ride too. I mean, you're hitting some bumps like we just did. I mean, it's smooth. Not like a new car. Got a real pretty paint job on it. This is a nice driver quality restoration. It's not a show truck, but man, it's pretty. Yeah, as soon as you let off the gas, man, that squeak goes away.
Good brakes. What?
Oh yeah, you're right. If you want to just pull in straight right here, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or yeah, you can pull in over there too. If you want to pull in the shadow.
Okay.
I'll tell you when to stop. Keep going right there. Yep, perfect. That way we can see everything more clearly. Emergency brake works. I saw you push that. It's a beautiful truck. I love this color. And I'll tell you what I like too. Look, I can open this with one hand. I'm holding the camera with one hand, open it with one hand. That opens that easy. And you can hear just this engine purr like a kitten. I mean, it just has a little squeaky belt. So listen to it. That's a healthy. So actually we can turn it off and that way we can hear a little bit better. Turn signals too, huh?
Yeah.
Amazing. I know the horn's loud as crap. I want to be careful honking that horn so close to a cemetery because that about wake the dead. Inner fender wells, firewall, all nice and clean, rust free, solid. And one of the things that we were just talking about too is this is running so good he didn't want to touch it, but if you wanted to do an engine detail on it, that's to me the only thing that the truck could use. And so if you're watching the video, if you think about buying the truck, man, that hood opens and closes so nice. We'd be happy to talk to you about doing a really nice high quality engine detail for you if that's something that you'd like to have done before we ship the truck. So one of the hubcaps is missing right there, and we've got it on order, as well as a factory original style rubber floor mat. And so that we will have the other hubcap and the floor mat in the truck here hopefully in the next couple of days. With COVID, the shipping on stuff has just been backed up like crazy. Beautiful wood bed, oak wood bed. You can tell the truck was parked in the garage. And you know, like Dennis said, that restoration done a couple of years ago and then kind of sat. So you can see if you look closely that like these, you know, these rails could be cleaned up a little bit. Honestly, I don't even think you'd have to take them out. If you were real careful with it and taped off the wood, you could probably just sand and repaint those rails while they were in there instead of having to take it all apart. Just being kind of picky about it, just trying to eagle eye it for you. That's why we do these videos. Beautiful tailgate. Fenders are all nice and smooth. The body work is nice. This is a beautiful driver quality paint job. I really don't see any blemishes or imperfections. I mean, the body lines are really, really straight. It's really shiny. I love this color. It's an iconic kind of classic burgundy. Just walking around slowly, I hope that you can see how straight the body is. There's a couple of minor imperfections in the paint. That's what keep it from being a more show quality. Tiny little bubbles on the door over here. Not a huge deal, and something probably I wouldn't go after if it was mine. If I was going to keep this truck. Honestly, if I was going to keep this truck, the only thing I would consider doing is the engine detail. It's just that final thing to pop the hood and just for it to be that original blue. These floor pans are in awesome shape. Original battery box. Got the little rubber mats in here for now. And like I said, we're going to be putting that factory original rubber floor mat back in. I mean, look at these floor pans. I mean, they're incredible. Throw that back down. Original unmolested dash. The gauges are all working except for the fuel gauge. Probably just needs a sending unit. But other than that, the rest of the gauges are working. Turn signals work, and even the vacuum wipers do work. They're a little intermittent. That's how vacuum wipers are. It only costs about $165 for the kit to put electric wipers on it, and you can leave them all original set up. So if that's something that interests you. I believe that the heater motor, sounds like the heater motor turns on. No? Does the heater work?
Yes.
Maybe I'm pushing. Is this the right one?
I'm not sure.
No?
Got to check the fuse on it then.
Okay, yeah, it was working.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll check the fuse on that. Windows roll up and down good. Glass is in good shape. This one was just a little tight. It's got new felts on it, but look at that. Beautiful. Headliner. Dome. Oh, yep, the dome light came on. I saw it blink at least. There it is. Dome light's working. Nicely recovered seat. It's got seat belts in it, which is a nice bonus. A lot of people want those for putting their kids or grandkids in the truck. Man, these doors open and close perfect. Listen, I mean, geez, so good. And the rest of these hubcaps are actually new restored. So they're older, but somebody painted them and did a nice job. Let's look inside the fender wells. One tiny little spot of rust right there. Not a big deal. That's an easy fix. But what I appreciate is somebody didn't just fill it with Bondo. It's, you know, I'd rather see a couple small holes than have somebody fill something in. Front end rebuilt. This side looks good. Same spot right there as usual. That one little spot. A little bit of Georgia red clay there from driving in the dirt. That is not rust. And these inner fender wells are in great shape. Solid frame. I mean, just clean underneath the truck. And like I said, a little bit of dirt down there. That's normal from just driving it around. It's got this little rubber step up too, just so you don't slip on a kind of like that. Bottoms of the doors are in great shape with the weep holes down here. And even and one thing that amazed me is these are, I believe, the original cab corners. We always say the truck tells the story. So this doesn't look like it's ever been restored. And that, I'm trying to get the camera to adjust there so you can see. I'm sorry, might take a second. This gets blurry and then it's got to adjust the brain of the camera. I want you to be able to see that. These are the original floor pans. I mean, it is clean under here. This is worth all the money in the truck right here to me. How solid this is. All the way up underneath. I mean, these are the original floor pans. I'm gonna go around to the other side. I mean, Original cab corners are extremely rare in these trucks. They almost always rusted out. People have almost always done some patchwork or put Bondo in them or something. Not this truck. These are the original. You can see the weep holes there all the way down. The doors look solid at the bottom. And then I looked at this side before we did the video. Like I said, I want the camera to adjust. I hope you can see that. That's the original cab corner, or at least appears to be in original good condition. I'm very, very impressed with the rust freeness of this truck. So, aside from those two spots on in the front fender, like I was showing you, this thing is basically rust free and in great shape. Like I said, a couple little spots. I just noticed that one little paint crack right there. We just want to be honest about stuff like that. That'd be real easy to touch up, make it look like it never happened. So, hey, give us a call, peachtree classic cars.com. It's a beautiful 54. I think you're gonna really, really enjoy.